in Sarah's own timetable of nursing shifts, an inability to meet her gaze. But the hair was something tangible, something Ian surely wouldn't be able to explain away, especially seeing as Sarah had found the hair in their own bedroom. And after all Ian's promises, she couldn't bear it. She was going to talk to him. Now. "Rose!" Sarah called up to her elder daughter. Rose was listening to pop in her room. Sarah wondered at her taste, all sugar-coated boy bands, no one who could play a proper instrument. When Sarah had been 18, back in the early 70s, teenagers were into real musicians, like Jimi Hendrix and Joan Baez. "What?" Sarah sighed. Of her 3 children, Rose was the one she had always struggled with, right from the start, when it had been such a battle to breastfeed. "Come down here, please." There was a thump, then a loud sigh from the landing, and Rose trudged sullenly downstairs. Sarah watched her. What on earth was she wearing? Couldn't she see how revolting that fluorescent wind cheater was? All hot pink and neon green. Nothing of the natural world about it at all. The other 2 had always been easier. Emily was the youngest, the sweetest of children, Sarah's angel, while Martin was her special, precious boy. In the deepest, most secret place of her heart, Sarah knew that Martin was the love of her life. It wasn't that she didn't love the others, or her husband, but she had fallen in love with Martin the second he was born. And somehow, Martin always knew how to handle her in a way that no one else in her life ever had. Her beautiful boy, now turning into a wonderful young man. Sarah could totally understand all those queens from history who stood behind their sons, proud to make them powerful. "What is it, Mum?" Rose asked. She didn't make eye contact, but Sarah was used to that. "I'd like you to keep the others busy, please. I need to talk to your father." Rose's eyes widened. She still wasn't looking directly at Sarah, but the surprise and resentment in her expression were evident nonetheless. There was something else, too, a self-consciousness. Sarah frowned. What was that about? She braced herself, expecting Rose to insist, as she had many times, that it wasn't fair to expect her to babysit the younger ones. But Rose said nothing. Instead, a flicker of guilt crossed her face. And in that moment, Sarah was certain her daughter knew exactly what Ian had been up to. Her stomach fell away. How could Rose know? What did she know? Sarah itched to ask questions, but she held herself back. It wasn't fair to drag Rose into her parents' drama. "Thanks, Rose." Rose gave a quick nod and raced back upstairs. Sarah took a deep breath and headed to the kitchen, where Ian was reading the paper. The kitchen door was shut, but Rose, standing just outside, could hear the conversation clearly enough to tell that Mum was in tears and Dad was furious. She could picture them standing there, Mum's eyes all red, Dad crumpled and handsome in his grey suit, his olive skin so like Rose's own. "Ian," Mum's voice wavered as she spoke. "Ian, please answer me." Silence. Rose's heart beat hard. How much had Mum guessed? Thud, thud, thud. "Was someone here with you yesterday?" The silence grew deeper, darker. Rose held her breath. "No." Her father's voice was low and cross. "You're being stupid." "What about the hair I found? A long, red hair?" An image flashed, unbidden, into Rose's head of that henna'd hair, so bright against the dark wood of the dressing table, of her father absorbed in his reflection in the mirror, and of the woman's arched back, her white skin, her stretched open mouth. "Either one of us could have brought that in on our clothes," Dad snapped. "Come to that, so could any of the kids. Ian, please just tell me the truth." "I am fucking telling you the truth, you stupid, paranoid bitch." Rose's whole body froze. She had never heard her father speak with such contempt, or lie so openly.